New tonight, the state agency charged with overseeing oil and gas safety and regulations is about to run out of money, and that would mean a possible lack of oversight and safety.
Jennifer Kowaleski is taking a closer look at this tonight. So what does the agency exactly do now?
Well, Shannon, and that's the big question here. The agency we're talking about, of course, is the COGCC. They're already being taxed with overseeing more drilling, more permits, and more wells, which also means more inspections are needed. Important oversight of a growing industry. The COGCC needs the money to do that, and right now they're running out. It isn't Christmas, but these activists are using this stunt to make a point.
COGCC needs money, we're broke.
And they're not wrong.
The budget issue is certainly concerning.
Despite hundreds of new wells being drilled statewide and an added demand for oversight.
Oil and gas industry is taking all of our money.
COGCC, the state agency in charge of regulating the industry, is running out of money.
We have a shortage of money.
Todd Hartman with the commission says they're taking steps to address it, but the shortfall boils down to two things.
Severance taxes have come in low. You've also had a court ruling that allowed operators to deduct more of their expenses before they pay that severance tax.
COGCC's budget is around $18 million a year. 2/3 comes from a mill levy, basically a small tax on the volume and value of the oil and gas produced in our state. The rest comes from severance taxes, which is also an operator tax. Upping the mill levy is where the commission is looking to add revenue.
That mill levy has not kept up with the growth of the agency. Looking to raise it by 0.4 of a mil,
which amounts to an extra $4 million.
We think the Oil and Gas Conservation Commission has an important job.
With COGCC's charge to protect public health and safety, many have questioned how the commission can do its job without enough money.
We certainly appreciate the public's concerns on that front, which is why this is a priority issue both at the commission level and at the governor's office.
For now, Hartman says they can still fund all operations. But if the commission doesn't sign off on the mill levy hike on Monday, come July, the agency could be in a whole lot of trouble.
The demands on the Oil and Gas Conservation Commission continue to grow.
In Denver, Jennifer Kowaleski, Denver 7.
And just before we came on the air, we received a statement from the Colorado Oil and Gas Association. They represent the oil and gas industry across our state, and the association's president says they are not opposed to a tax hike, but want to make sure the money will be used effectively for intended oversight purposes.